So I'm Nikki, and I'm the designer and founder of Patricia Stanley ring watches. So I was working within the watch industry for a company for maybe 20 years. So I focused on developing line of fashion watches for retailers, and that job took me to the Far East, where I made some really, really good friends. And when that job finished, I'd had an idea to create a line of ring watches. So when I got back home to the UK, I decided that I would develop the range. So when I was 15-ish, 14 or 15, I actually owned a ring watch. I owned a couple, and I absolutely loved them. But what I found was that they were very often, they came with like an expander band. So, and still now on the market, you'll find that they very much expand onto your finger. And I used to get pinched on the finger quite a lot with them. And the other ring watches that you can find, they have a similar sort of construction at the back, same sort of thing. So within my time in industry, seeing and developing lots of watches for retailers, and never actually being the designer because it was always the retailer, what I really wanted to do was to bring quality into ring watches. So I've actually got the intellectual property for my designs in my own market. So all of the watches actually are interchangeable. So the heads come off the bracelets and the bands. And then what I've developed and what I would like to do going forward is I've also got just ring heads. So all of the watches come in little sets. So you get a watch head, and then you get a band and a bracelet in some of them. And what I want to try to do is have a little bit of a Pandora for the finger, if you like. So all of the heads and all of the watches and all of the ring heads and all of the bands are all completely interchangeable. So they all interconnect with little spring pins, which is totally unique, I believe, still in the world. And that's what I want to be able to bring, really, to the sort of watch industry, something that's totally unique. So as a creative, that's what I always did for other people. So it's just really, really nice to be able to showcase my own brand and my own designs. So it's really, really exciting to be part of that. Creativity is so very special, and it's so very important, especially at the moment. My job within industry, in retail, actually came to a very natural end because my experience was private label fashion watches, and that became smart technology. So it was a very, very different category of consumer, it was a different buyer, and actually I really have a big dislike for technology wearing on the body. I understand that technology has its place in the world, but I feel like, certainly for me as I've got older, technology is really quite tough for young people. And working with young people myself now in design and technology, I think it's really, really important for anybody that feels like they've got something, that they're able to have a platform to actually showcase it. And I think that's what, Flying Solo does for sure. So I'm really, really grateful to have had the opportunity for, to be able to actually bring the collection and to inspire younger people to just have a go. I don't know what this is going to bring for me, for my family. The brand is actually named after members of my family, dear members of my family. It's not me, it's not my name. And I would really, really like to inspire them and anybody else, that sees the collection. If I do nothing else, then actually just raise awareness for people to just keep going. And if you feel that you have an idea and a dream that you want to try and live, whatever that looks like, just go for it.